In the middle of the month, the new U.S. President Harry S. Truman landed in the... Grateful from the bottom of my heart that my country had been spared this unimaginable destruction. Truman had traveled to Germany to consult with the Soviets and the British about how to proceed in the future. The venue for the summit meeting was Cäcilienhof Palace in Potsdam. It was the home of the German crown prince and his family before 1918. Starting on July 17th, representatives of the three main allies met in the palace. It was an effort to publicly demonstrate unity after their triumph over the enemy. In addition to U.S. President Harry Truman, Stalin was also there. The British side was initially represented by Winston Churchill, who was replaced during the course of the conference after an electoral defeat.
In Potsdam ist der Wunsch da, wir haben gewonnen.
The aim in Potsdam was, we have won, and we are now collectively...
Don't look at the bright light, you'll hurt your eyes.
But as we all know,
Alexa,
war
remove
and
notifications.
violence continue.
Krieg, Gewalt geht weiter.
And Truman received news that after a long effort, a new weapon with highly destructive and threatening potential was at his disposal.
The US had been working on an atomic bomb for a long time. The tests had progressed to a point that the bombs could then be used. It was also apparent to the United States that sooner or later, for ideological reasons, the Soviet Union would become an adversary, and they wanted to demonstrate that the US was technically able and ready to use atomic bombs.
In the coming weeks, intensive negotiations took place at Cäcilienhof Palace. The Big Three agreed on the amount of reparations Germany had to pay and on the denazification, democratization, and demilitarization of the country. Geographical changes were also determined. East Prussia and the areas east of the Oder and Neisse rivers, for example, were separated from Germany.
What they also decided in Potsdam was the resettlement of the German-speaking population of Eastern Europe. That is, the so-called contractual definition of resettlement. All remaining Germans were to be removed from Eastern Europe.
In the run-up to the summit, German-speaking people had been expelled from Eastern Europe. Those expulsions placed mostly in the Sudeten